Hello and welcome to Overthinking with Dennis. My name is Dennis, and today we are jumping into DPR Ian. Ian. It's Ian because his name's Christian. Yeah. But I've heard of him, of course, through comments, and because I am a mental health advocate and a long sufferer bipolar disorder and anxiety, panic attacks, a bunch of different stuff for 40 plus years. And I try to use my story, my experiences to help those who are still suffering right now. And I've been pointed towards him a couple times. I just haven't got around to it. I finally got around to doing Ren and excuse me. It was just it was a life-altering experience listening to High Run. If you're interested in that, I'll put the link in the description below. But I wanted to read what one of my patrons wrote about DPR Ian. This is Tristana. She is one of my very loyal patrons, and this is what she said. She said the artist's name, Christian Yu, aka Ian. DPR stands for Dream Perfect Regimen, and it entails many artists in just this desire to create music for themselves. Ian, though, has been through the Kpop regiment. He had training, debuted, etc., etc. He is Australian and Korean. He moved to Korea and his label was awful. We're talking abuse, starvation, isolation, etc. He is of the old school K-pop training ways. What makes him an amazing artist beyond his artistry, though, is that he is afflicted with depression, anxiety, PTSD, etc. He also has DID, dissociative identity disorder. And he has taken all this and channeled it into his art. He not only writes his songs, he produces his songs, and he creates the music videos for his songs. Not just him, his alters. They have songs as well. Wow. And she went on to mention the songs that she started with. So that's where we're going to start. We are going to start with Don't Go Insane. So thank you, Tristana, for the links for this. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. That's the best way to help the channel, and that way we can reach more people who are suffering in silence. So let's go. Ikimasho. Very curious.
I spent my night on melting snow, just turning my sorrows into pure gold. And I laugh inside, cause you won't know I was here from the moment the lights showed.
Wow.
Oh, bless my heart when the wolves take me away. Don't fall apart when I come back from the grave. Forget my charms, I'll never be the same. We've came so far, only to drift away. Oh, bless my heart when the wolves take me away. Don't fall apart when I come back from the grave. Forget my charms, I'll never be the same. We've came so far, only to go inside.
Wow. Holy Scheisenpfeffer. The first thing I really noticed was it's so beautiful, and then it comes to this one part and it just gets so disorienting that you're like, holy shit, what's happening? And the video is very cool, and the way the track's done is magnificent. There's all kinds of little sounds and things going on in the background that sounds incredible with headphones on. Damn. That's crazy. Talented as hell.
Stay by my side when the nightmare goes. I've been feeling distant, just way out of control. But I laugh inside, just so you can glow in the dark when it's time for me. So just stay. Why don't you wanna stay? You just wanna trap me out. Why don't you wanna stay? Oh, bless my heart when the wolves take me away. Don't fall apart when I come back from the grave. Forget my charms, I'll never be the same. We've came so far, only to go insane. I'm safe.
I'm guessing this visually is about. I could imagine the kind of persecution you probably face being someone with DID and a whole host of other things, as most of us that do suffer from some sort of mental illness, we always get a little bit of, pushback, and we get criticized for complaining too much and there's people that actually think we can pretend this stuff. I mean, I'm not Meryl Streep. I can't pretend to be anything than what I am, but people are awful when it comes to judging other people, especially when they don't understand the things that you're going through. And I love the lyrics when he's asking, why don't you stay? I don't know if it's an external thing or if it's something internal, like on those, probably on his great days, because we do have great days, they're just few and far between. But on his great days, you could be asking that, like, where is that person that I had yesterday that was so awesome and I felt so happy and full of life? Where did that person go? Why did they leave? Why can't they stay? And that's just immediately what come to my mind when I started listening to his lyrics. And I should have known that this was going to do this to me, but it's alright. I love this, the sound, the beat, the whistles with the little piano in the background. Sounds amazing. Holy shit. This is some thriller shit right here. Oh, wow.
I waited endlessly all night, looking up at all the fireflies in the skies. I made it carefully to your side. That's when the lights turned on and you were just a light.
Oh, nice.
I'm safe.
Wow. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Holy crap. When as soon as I said it reminded me of Thriller, he started doing a little move that looked like it was inspired by the dance from Thriller. But man, it's so hard to completely comprehend, just how difficult it must be to deal with so many different alters and personalities, and you don't know what they're doing to your life if you're the what do they call it? Crap. If you're the original, like the main one, the first one, I guess you should say. They have a name for it and I'm forgetting it. But you don't know what those personalities or those alters are doing to your everyday life. You don't know how they're treating the people you care about and, your family, and because a lot of those alters will have their own backstory and their own family that they believe is alive but just out of touch. And it's so wild to think that he went through that training and was just treated awfully, like really bad, and then comes back, does his own thing. I mean, that takes a lot of guts and a lot of determination for sure. And you would think with DID he'd have to have at least one or multiple alters that were on board with doing it, or else I've heard of alters sabotaging people's jobs and things like that, and it's just amazing what he is able to do. I mean, I just like started a YouTube channel to help those with mental health problems, and he's actually just living out his dreams and performing and writing, and apparently a few of his alters even performing is just amazing. It every time I watch one of these really amazing artists that are struggling just as bad as I was, or as some of you are out there, and just watching them do these incredible things gives me so much hope and inspiration, and it's such a rewarding experience to watch them perform and to listen to the lyrics that they write, because the lyrics are going to be deep, and you're not going to understand all of it. But those of us that have been through the majority of the same things, it hits a lot harder for us because we don't have a ton of artists out there that are speaking for us with our mental health issues. So I am so grateful to you guys and to DPR, Ian, and Ren, and everyone that's doing such amazing work to keep the conversation going with mental health and to keep it going forward. We had some points over the past 25 years where the conversation was picking up and then it would die down after, something awful would happen and they would talk about the news would just talk about their mental health issues and this is what caused it. This is what set him off. He's been suffering from this for so many years, and it's just, it gets really frustrating, and it kind of buries the conversation that we're trying to have, and we're trying to get, people that have never suffered before to understand just how difficult it is on a day-to-day basis. They can't comprehend that, and I'm so grateful that there are artists that are doing this, because I can't do it on my own and we can't do it on our own. There has to be an overwhelming voice to where people can't ignore us anymore. So I'm just so amazed and so proud to be, advocating for mental health and seeing artists like this. It makes my whole year, so I appreciate it so much. And thank you to Tristana for all the information. I really appreciate it, and I really hope if you're a DPR Ian fan, let me know which direction I should go with him. As I said in the opening, I suffered from bipolar disorder for about 37 years. I had TMS treatments over this past winter, and I've been symptom-free for almost 6 months now. But I still remember what that's like, and I still suffer from anxiety and social anxiety. And it's those memories and those times, those really difficult times, are just so hard to not think about, especially when things are going so well and you're just constantly looking over your shoulder waiting for something awful to happen and drive you back into it. And much like a lot of you out there, I'm trying to stay above that, not think about it, just keep moving forward with my life. And this really helps, and I hope it helps you guys, because that's the whole goal. And I'm just grateful to be doing this. So thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. You guys have no idea how much. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my daily music uploads, including some more DPR Ian. Alright. Man, I feel so drained now. That's just, woo. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody. Matane.